Good day, traders. How we all doing today? Today is Thursday, the 12th of October. However, all forms of trading carry a very high level of risk. So you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose, because you can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. So please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives and familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice, as I am not a licensed financial advisor. All right, let's get into it. Okay, we're looking at the NASDAQ. Okay, this was the news spike down right here. Whatever that news was. Should always check your news every day before you start trading. Not that I'm promoting them or anything, but I look on Forex Factory to see what the news was. So let's go see if I can find that. Oh, no, everything will pop up. No. Anyway, I'm sure you've heard of Forex Factory. Oh, yeah. Look at this crazy shit, eh? There was one trade today. Right here. Double bottom, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. Gotta hate how it just does its own thing. There it is. I have to draw it past the candles, otherwise it wants to cling to them. It wants to stick to them. The fookers. Okay, and this was right up here like this. And that was your entry right there. Did you have some drawdown on it? Yeah, you had around 12 points drawdown. And your stop would have been right here. If you really wanted to be safe, you would have put it here. 25-point stop. Went up 72 points. And if you were to buy a lower close and up it goes, it would have been right here. Lower close, buy it, up it goes. So how much would have you made on that one? So you would be buying right here, 36 points. And then if you tried it again, lower close right here, it's still in the zone, right? You would have bought it right there. You would have had drawdown there. It went up here before it went back down here. So you had potential of 15 to 18 points if you closed it when it was a profit right here, right? Oh, here we go back up again. Anyway, there was a double top here on the 1 minute. So we'll go check the 1 minute. It's right here. Double top. Right to there, and you would have got short there. And it did not give you what you wanted. So if you were short here, your stop would be 30 points. Did it give you 30 points? There's 22. Well, if you held on through all this, right, and there's your 32 points. But I doubt anybody held it through this mess and then more mess. And now, oh, now we're going to trend up and make new highs in the day, probably. That's what they're going to do after they fucking chop you up. They love to do that. The only good trade was down here, which was right here, see? It's like a triple bottom, like that. Buy it, up it goes. And that's it. That's it for the NASDAQ. See, what did the S&P give us? See, the S&P wasn't as bad today. It actually trended down a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, right here. Right here was 1630. So if you sold it somewhere in here on its way back down, hey, you did well. But there's no divergence up here, and even if there was, it's before the news. You don't want to trade it because it's before the news, right? The only trade I see oh, this is the 5-minute. Okay, hold on. Well, there's a trade down here. It's a low and a lower low. Almost lost my train of thought there. Sorry about that. The trade to buy would be right there. Would you want to buy it at the main pivot? I wouldn't. Because it's possible they could sell off of it. When the price comes down to the main pivot, it'll sell off, they'll buy off of it. If it's underneath the pivot and it comes up to the main pivot, they'll sell off of it. So from above coming down, they'll buy, and from below coming up, they'll sell. If you follow what I'm saying. It's crazy market, man. Crazy. Okay, right here, right here. So if you got in, say right here at the pivot, your stop would be 10.5 points. It only went up 5 points. And then you have a double top, a double bottom right here. Come on, there we go. So once again, we would buy it here. Stop would be 8 points. Oh, almost 7 points it went up. Now if we look at the 1 minute, let's see what that had. Oh, some nice little smooth trends, eh? Zing, 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 zing. Okay. Yeah, there's trades all over the place. I need to remove this. It's distracting my concentration to find the divergence. That is what it is. Okay, so this was the news, and there was a trade over here, just like that. Beautiful trade on the 1 minute to sell it right here. Yeah, and it just trended down ever so beautifully. Your stop would have been like 3.5 points. Went down 8 points. And then there was another one of those, okay? From here to here, as long as it's higher than here, where you're drawing it from, okay? Wait, hold on. Yeah, right there. Look at that. It just makes it. It just makes it. Right here to right here. And down we go. You see, as soon as they smack that candle right back down below the moving averages, the moving averages closes back down with it. Okay, the 5 I'm talking about. Let me make that bigger. Let me take off the auto scroll. Okay, now we can see it. So here's the divergence, right? Ding, 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 ding. You would have sold it right here after the big candle smack down, close below 5, cross down, close below the 7. You would have got short right here. Your stop would have been 5 points, and it went down how much? 15, 16 points. Beautiful to trade the S&P today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, goodness gracious. Okay, then we had another trade down here to buy. We have a low and a lower low. See how they did that today? They made it real easy on the freaking S&P but they busted your chops on the fucking NASDAQ. That wild, crazy fucking thing. Yeah, it's right here, right here. Okay, I drew the one up top a little bit far. Okay. Let me just adjust it right there. See that? I see it. I see it. See what it got long right there. And it went up 9.5 points with a 4-point stop. Then we had bearish divergence, okay? Over here, we had a high retracement. We had a, yeah, I already drew it, duh. Okay. We had a high retracement and a higher high, right? Yeah. Yeah, we did. And then we got short right here. Okay. And down it went. 9 points. And I think you want to give up by after that. Whether there's still freaking time to trade or not. I can't see where that starts and stops. Ah, they're too damn dark. Too darn dark. Oh, shit. I did not get the right thing. Yeah, it's at 20. That's why. Yeah. Custom. Jason, wake up. Jesus. There. And this one. It's the wrong color. Now we can see. Now we can see this when we start and when we stop. I don't know why it was on 20. Oh yeah, I guess it was hurting my eyes when I used to have all this sun shining in my eyes. But now I bought this curtain and I covered most of the damn bay window here in my office. And now I can't see it. It's too dark in here. Now I can see it, motherfucker. You guys aren't motherfuckers. You're all good folks. It's just this thing here, see? Okay. So that was the trade. This is, I don't know what that is. Some other fucking trade from the... Why is that arrow there? Oh, that's that trade on the 5 minute. The double bottom. I think. Yeah, I never marked it. Oh, I removed it. Oh, I'm lost today. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is going to be a lot longer than eight minutes today. Oh, these sheep shit. The sheep are out there. There's many sheep in the world. Many sheep. Okay, this is the news. This is the Dow, the US 30. The news is right here. Came back up. It was not a sell because they closed above the moving averages. But then when there was a smackdown, see, this is a trade in itself I want to show you. When you have price coming down and then it goes up and it closes back, it closes above the 2 moving averages, okay? If we make it bigger, can we see it? Yeah, see? But then once you get the next candle and it smacks right down and it closes below the moving averages, that's a trade signal, man, if I ever did see one. I've seen it happen so many times. I've taken them too, and every one of them wins. Okay? But you got to get the first one or the second one. You can't do the third one because you don't know what's going to happen. So anyways, yeah, so that would be a trade to sell if you sold there. Woo! Went down 243 points. Now, what about divergence? There's no divergence to sell up here. There's no divergence in here. There's divergence down, way down here. Well, yeah, finally. This is the 5-minute chart, okay, the Dow. And there is divergence down here if you wanted to buy. Right there. Your stop would be here, 50 points. It hit 52 points. You would have got, that would have been a winner, chicken dinner. Now, if we looked at the 1 minute, okay. Oh, look. The same trades as the S&P. Well, would you look at that, eh? The S&P and the NASDAQ were hugging and kissing each other today. No. The S&P and the Dow we're doing smoochy, the exact same. They're hugging all the way down. Not the NASDAQ. No, not the fucking NASDAQ. Okay, let me draw the same trades in again. I got to show you that it's identical to the S and the P. See, right here. Same little blue dots and everything. See how the indicator displays? You just know there's an algorithm running. This has got to be. It's got to be. So you would have sold there. Went down 54 points. Your stop was 30. And then there was another trade. Just like the trade we just did. Right there. So if I take off the auto scroll, make it bigger, so I can show you right from here to here. This one's to the top of that wick, and this one is down here, I believe. That's the one. Lines right up. Do you see that? And see, that's the one. Lines right up perfectly. You see that? That's how you check with your crosshair. And if any of you didn't know who uses MetaTrader to load up the crosshair, all that you have to do is press down on your scroll wheel in between the two mouse buttons. See, like this. Ding, and there it is. And if you want it to disappear, you just press the left button. Okay, little lesson on MetaTrader today. So, we would have got short right here. Stop was very small, 43 points. And down it went, 76 points. And was there another hard to see sell divergence? Oh yeah, there was. From right here to right here. Yep. See, it's going down. Yeah. See, right there, that lines up. Yeah. See, right there, that lines up. Yeah. Another sell right over here. Let me show ya. I gotta show ya the three beautiful trades today. Hidden divergence, ladies and gentlemen, which I call hard to see divergence because it's very hard to see it. Sometimes, not all the time. Today, very easy to see it. So, there's one of those trades again. I just showed you. Where did I show you that one? Oh, well, here's one here. Here's one. No. Yeah, that's one. It went all above the moving averages. They smacked it down. It crossed down. You sell it. Down it goes. See, right here? Everything above the moving averages. The 5 is above the 7 right here when it was up here. Then they smacked it down. Then you sell it. See? Here's another one right here. See the candles are blue. They're above the 5 and the 7. Then they smacked it down. there's the setup again that I was just explaining to you, where they smack it down. It's like almost a for sure trade. It's going down. And it did it 3 times right on this freaking chart, right here before your eyes. 46 points was the stop, and it went down 96, almost 2-to-1 win-loss ratio. And they even did it again, but it was a loser. See, from right here to right here, right here to right here, and then they took it up and hit your stop. See? And then, of course, they took it down into profits where you weren't in it because it hit your stop. But do you see the divergence I'm showing you? There's 4 of them, freaking 4 of them today. Look at this. Right up here to right here, and right here to right here. Yeah, man, freaking 4 of them today. And you would have got in short right here, and it just went straight up to your stop, 32. In 2 freaking minutes, it went right up to your stop. 32 points right there. Okay. You see all those sell trades? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's beautiful, man. The Dow is beautiful today. Oh my goodness. See that? Sell, boom, sell, boom, sell, boom. And then there was this one here. Well, what happened to the arrows and everything? Did I not draw it? Let me mark it. Hold on. It's right there. Ah. Oh, here's the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Forgot about this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 sell trade. 4 hard to see sell trades that all worked beautifully on the Dow. And then there was the buy here on the 5 minute. Okay, let's move on. This is oil now, 5 minute. Let's see. What did it do? Made a high and a higher high. Yeah, somewhere in there. Close enough. Right there. See, so you would have sold right here, right? When we crossed down and the price closed below the moving averages. And look what they did, because your sell was right here. Your stop was right here, 42 points on oil. Guess what happened? It just came up and scared the living daylights out of you. And then it came down into profits. But who would have held it through that? I sure as hell wouldn't. I would have dumped it. I would have thought it was going to keep going higher. And that's what they do. They do it on purpose. They'll put in the high, the retracement, the higher high. You go, oh, there's the divergence. And then you'll get in the fucking trade, and they'll shoot it back up to scare the living fuck out of you. And then they take it down to where you wanted it to go. They do that a lot in the markets, in all of them. You ever notice that? Look for it. Look for the high, the retracement, the higher high, or the double top. Then you'll see that they bring the price right where you thought you would be selling to take it down. They bring the price back up, and they don't go to your stop. If you put your stop exactly right there where I tell you to put your stop, they won't hit it. They'll miss it by 3 to 5 points, and then they'll laugh at you, and they'll put their thumb on their nose, and they'll wiggle their fingers. I wish you could see me right now. They'll go, ha, 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 tricked you, tag, you're it. Right? And you would have closed your fucking trade right there because you thought it would keep going. And it goes down. And then we have a hard to see hidden divergence trade, and it's right here. We'll draw it to the scare rally. I call it a scare stop because it scares you. Again, it comes right up close to your stop, but doesn't do it. And it scares you out of the trade. That's why I call it a scare stop. That's my own verbal words, what I call this. And it happens all the freaking time, which sucks. Okay. Okay, so I had to check something there. And now I'm back, even though you probably didn't even notice that I left. Because I stopped and started the fucking video. Okay, we're moving along now. We're getting there. We only got 4 more markets to look at. Okay. So you would have got short here. Your stop would have been up here, 40 point stop. I went down 67 on oil, so you would have done good on this trade, but this one, I don't know. What can you do? Let's look at the pound dollar. Whew. Now, I'm just going to mark it anyway. This is a trade you wouldn't be doing. Okay. Because it was the news. So unless you got in after the news. If you got in after the news, well, you're okay right there. Sell right there. What do I have that line on there for? For some kind of resistance or support. Okay. So, if you didn't get in right here, stop would have been 40 points. It went down 45. And if you didn't get in here after the news, then you could have got in right here, you see? Higher close, sell it, down it goes. Higher close, sell it, down it goes. Don't do that one or that one or that one. Just the first 2. The first one's the best one, second one's a little less. Okay, and then we have hard to see divergence, which is right here. Okay, just like that, you would have sold, see? See how everything was above here? See how we're on all these different markets and I'm showing you this same magnificent trade setup? And then they rolled over, okay, like a dead dog, and the 5 closed below the 7. The price closed down below the 2 moving averages, so you would have sold it right, well, according to what I was just saying, right there on the opening of that candle, you would have sold it right there. Your stop would be at the closest nearest swing high, which is right there. Your stop would have been 17 pips. Total maximum potential pips to be made was 28 pips. That's the pound dollar. Okay, let's look at the euro now. What did it do? Same kind of thing? Yeah, it looks very identical. Oh, but they didn't have a sell trade for that. So all that we had is higher close right here. Sell it, down it goes. Higher close right here. Sell it, down it goes. Here's the third one, but I don't know if you would have tried to do it. We got 2 like spinning tops or 2 crosses right close to the 5. Sell it, down it goes. See how beautiful those trades are? See, besides the divergence, I've shown you 2 different ways now to enter trades in scalp. I hope you like them. You're welcome. If anybody's saying thank you, you're welcome. I'm here to help you guys succeed. That's all I'm here for. But I do like it when once in a while someone picks up a copy of my, of my course. It's a good course. Just to help me out. To do this for you guys, It's helping you out, I hope. Okay, let's look at the pound yen. Oh, look at the pound yen. Woo, 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 woo. 5 minute. Okay. Let's see all the trades. Let me take the auto scroll off. There's a trade here to buy. It didn't really go anywhere. It went like 7 pips or something stupid. So if you were lucky enough to buy it on a little dip here, how much did you get? Oh, 10 pips. Woo! So forget that. Okay, and this is before the news right here. I wouldn't do this trade because it's before the news, right? You don't want to do something before the news because it could have went up just as much as it went down. Okay, and that's why you don't trade before the news. You wait till it finishes, then you trade. Here's the first trade right here. Higher close near the 5, sell it, and down it goes. Okay? So if you would have sold it here, your stop would have been 14 points. See how it spiked up here? Here's the scare stop again. Almost hit your stop, but didn't, then sold it off. Which is another indication when they take it up and then they sell it off and close down here. Oh, it's before the news. What am I talking about? Anyway, sorry. That's where you'd sell it anyway. But that was the news. You're not supposed to trade the news. So anyway, the trade was right here. It was a scalp trade to go down. Okay, and then we actually had a trade here. Low and lower lows. And we would have got in right there. Stop would have been 20 pips. Look at that, 21 pips. Oh, it's crazy how it just makes it by the skin of your teeth, by all these cheap shit. And there was another hard to see trade, and it's right here. It's right before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And this one sticks out at you like a freaking sore thumb because it got such a high mountain peak. See that? It's just screaming at you because it rallied up so much, right? But your entry wouldn't be until over here because it rallied up so high and had to come all the way back down again before it gave us our damn trade signal, which is right there. So if you sold right there, your stop would be 15 points or pips. It's the pound. It went down 28. So you would have got your 2 to 1. And that's the end of that. Oh, that's a pound yen. Okay. And euro yen, what did it do? Same shit. Oh, it gave the signal here. See, high and higher high. Right here, down to the little blue doodahs, see? See that? See that? That's divergence. It's going down. And this sucker is going up. So if you waited till after the news, you would have sold right here. And it came all the way down here. You would have had drawdown of 8 pips. And it went down 40 pips, man. Hold on here. Is there a trade down here? No. See? This valley is, this river is deeper than this one, so it's not a trade because they'd both be pointing down. See? This one's going down, see? Real quick. And this one's going down, see? So there's no divergence to buy here, ladies and gentlemen, even though it worked out. Okay, so if you would have got in there, it went up 24 pips, and the stop was 20 pips. Okay, so that's it. That's all. That's all for today, folks. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching and listening, and if you could be so kind to tap the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Because it's free to like and it's free to subscribe. So have yourself a great trading day. Good luck and good trading.